What is up, CSBA? Game number 2 of the night, traveling to Iowa, where the Michigan State Spartans have joined us here to take them on. In the booth, we have KT, me, and joining me is Johnny. How are we doing tonight, Johnny?
Doing alright. How are you doing?
Doing pretty good. Anything you're looking forward to?
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to see this Iowa team get going. You know, they had a close game last week against Illinois. They're at home. The crowd's behind them. But I'd also like to see Michigan State set the tone. They're thirsty for a Big Ten win here.
Yeah, both teams coming out, showing needing something to prove here. Iowa, close game last week, want to be dominant, and Michigan State, they're wanting to win against a big team.
Yeah, they really are. You know, they're looking for that win. They don't want to, fall to 0-2 in Big Ten play. They really got to come out here and, set the tone early and try to get the crowd kind of, not being effective and, try to shoot the lights out, maybe shoot them out of the gym.
Yeah, definitely going to need things going for him here. Williams at the top of the key. Going to run Maddie off. Maddie's going to get it here outside the three-point line. Screen for him, down to Wilson. Wilson goes up and blocked by Blackman. Bismack to Blackman in the post. Blackman doing it at both ends there real quick.
Yeah, really, really quick there with that defensive block there and then running the floor. That's what you like to see out of big men.
Phillips outside. Gonna give him the screen. He doesn't take it, but he loses his man anyway. Up with the midi, no good. Aka pushing. Maximin here. And misses the layup. Kilimavicius comes down with it. And Williams in transition. Mid-range, no good. Quick pace here so far.
Yeah, they're really picking up the pace, and I think that's I think that's key for Michigan State. Maybe get going, kind of speed them up a little, but Iowa there, you gotta take those chances when you got them.
Yep, absolutely. Demora gets the rebound there. He's gonna push it in transition. Gives it to Paka. Paka goes up. He's stripped by Phillips. Phillips is gonna push it here. Tries to push it inside, loses it. Bismack's gonna push it up. Demora in the paint. Easy dunk.
It's an easy dunk there, strong take there. Demora came out there in this last game, was kind of an unsung hero there last game. Looking to see him do some great things here at home.
What do you think here, Johnny? Do you think maybe Michigan State should try to slow it down, play their pace instead of trying to play Iowa's right now?
Yeah, I think so. You haven't been able to get the lid off the basket. I think you play your game, get the defense rotating in your favor, try to get that easy look.
Phillips on the inbound. To the other Phillips, Matty P. He's going to hold it here. They're going to rotate. And up with the mid-range, no good. Blackman on the rebound. Demora in transition, and he goes up, no good. Maximin gets it on the O board and puts it back in, though.
Yeah, that good look there with that second chance points. That's kind of one of the things I pointed out for Iowa. I think the second chance points will do them good to kind of build that lead up some.
Yeah, and there's just some points there for Michigan State. They've started off shooting 17%, but finally getting on the board.
Yeah, Michigan State, I don't think that's where you want to start, but hey, you got that lid off the basket, and hopefully maybe we'll see some more.
Maximum outside, gonna give him the screen. Alpaca with the mismatch down low. Do they give it to him? No, they don't. He pulls the man in his face.
Yeah, I felt that one from all the way up here in the booth, Ooh, that wasn't his mouth. May need to ask how that one tastes.
Yeah. Kilimavicius there. I always say his name is Klimavicius, but Kilimavicius, I don't know. It's just the way it comes out,
Yeah, I was trying to figure out myself how to say that. It's a killer name, though, for sure.
Yeah, it is. No pun intended, huh?
Absolutely.
Alpaca on the rebound off the miss from Phillips. Bismack's gonna hold it out here. Blackman. Bismack. Down with the Alpaca in the post on the mismatch. They're gonna... That was a weird oop to Demora there.
Looked like he didn't know what he was going to do with it, but man, he put it up there with that floater, and his prayer was answered.
Yes, it was. It looked a little uncertain, but Definitely got that one to go. Williams waited a little too long on the roll there. Wilson tries to corral it. They get it in the corner. Matty P misses. Blackman, the rebound. Maximum tries to take it inside. Williams tries to stop him, and that's a reach-in foul.
Yeah, if you're Michigan State there, I would be careful of that. I know Iowa had some good chances at the line last week. I think that's a key for Michigan State as well. Avoid trying to send Iowa to the line for some free points.
Yeah, we got the benches in here for both squads now. Do you think there's anything to do here for Michigan State specifically for them to try to change this tide a bit?
I think definitely still trying to maybe go back to their game. They seemed like more that slow tempo offense. I would get back to get back to your basics and really just stop the bleeding and maintain it. So when your starters come back in, they're fresh to kind of build off momentum if they can build some.
Absolutely agree with you. We're going to see Weary bring it up here from Michigan State. Looks to drive it in, working on Ty Blanco. Blanco pokes it away. Cunningham grabs it, though. Lingham. And he's got some room, but not the range. Weary back outside with it. Gonna have to jack that up there. Blanco in his face. No good. Blackman on the rebound. And stolen by Cunningham. Blackman tried to bring it up himself. No good in transition, though.
Yeah, no good there. I think for them, they just need to find those easy baskets.
And transition baskets have been huge for Iowa tonight. You can see that in their percentage, too. They're shooting a great 62% so far.
Really, yeah, you definitely see that. And I think both teams, they force some turnovers. It's just one team's converting, the other team's not.
Yeah, that's a good point, too. Chocolate with the rebound. Blackman. I'm not really sure that's who you want bringing it up for you, but...
Hey, he likes some prizes there, as long as they take care of the ball.
Martin goes up with it, and he's fouled by Xavier Lingham. So he'll go to line and shoot 2.
One of the things I said, avoid getting those easy points at the line, and so far they've been sending to him, so it's adding that little lead there. Iowa's doing all the little things, and it seems right now nothing can go right for Michigan State.
Yeah, it really does. Not getting the, we say all the time that there's a certain amount of ball luck that goes into this, and they're not really getting any of that, and then they're also just not converting their numbers when they get the opportunity. Missed free throw there for Martin. Weary's going to have it outside. It's got some ISO. Trying to break down Blanco, and he does. Gets the 2 points there.
That's a great look there. I think that's kind of one of the things I'm seeing in Michigan State. They kind of have that ISO going, but at the same time they're not taking those easy shots, and you'll live and die from that, and you'll really die if you're trying to live off that one.
Yeah, Martin with the fadeaway, no good. Blankham on the rebound, gets blocked. Gonna push it the other way now. Shaw goes up with it. I mean, it was an interesting choice there, Johnny.
Really was. He kind of got stopped there. I thought maybe back it back out, maybe for an open 3. I think there was somebody open there on the arc, but at least getting some ball movement. But those momentum plays, I think that's what Michigan State needs. That was a great block on the other end. I didn't see who that was, but that was a great chase down block, and really the other way. I think that's something they can go look forward to, maybe to give them some more momentum.
I want to say maybe it was Holbrook, but great hustle play there, regardless of who it was, and now they got 2 points on the other end because of it.
Absolutely, I think that's going to be huge. Not a little, but slowly, little. It's the long game. It's a game of runs. If they can get a lot more like that, maybe they can get back into this.
Yeah, Shaw pokes Clowers loose there, and Clowers manages to retain it, though. He's going to take it in. Gets blocked again from the same guy. And again! He's got 3 blocks.
My man is on a mission tonight. Block party in Iowa, but hopefully maybe we can get something out of it.
It's the Mohawk.
Power of the Mohawk.
Weary for 3. No good. Long range there. Pushing here. Blanco at the top of the key. Clowers to Blanco. Tries to get it an oop to Clowers. Looks like it falls apart a little bit, but Clowers holds onto it anyway. No good though. Shaw with the rebound. Dangerous pass there, but look at that. That was some easy 2 points for Cunningham.
Yeah, that was a good backdoor cut right there on the pass. Yeah, very dangerous pass, but it also looked like he kind of like merged with him. So like I don't know if it was more of a glitch than a more of a dangerous pass.
Yeah. And Clowers misses the first, grits the rebound and puts it back in. He's just gonna pad his stats a little. And Holbrook for the mid-range. No good. So yeah, it definitely was Holbrook with the 3 blocks there that we thought it was, but first quarter over. Iowa up pretty big, but Michigan State's making some adjustments, Johnny.
Yeah, they are definitely. They're making some adjustments, and I think their defense is good. Gave up 6 offensive rebounds, but part of that was those 3 block shots. So not necessarily that's more of a stat pattern, but I like to see them more making a better adjustment on the offensive side.
Yeah, I do too. They need some more efficient looks and then convert them when they get them. Working it inside there, that's what we're talking about right there.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. Xavier Lingham with that tough move. He's one of the keys of the game for them. Really got to get him going. Make maybe a presence down low.
Yeah, Martin trying to drive this one inside, beats his man, goes right by him. Weary's gonna bring it up for Michigan State, gives it over to Lingham. Holbrook. Back to Weary. Weary for 3, no good. Martin on the rebound.
Seems like Michigan State though right now can't buy 1 from 3. Hopefully maybe they can find maybe some sort of range.
Yeah, and Blanco with the missed mid-range there, and Blankham said, "I got you. It's okay."
He said, "I got you back."
Yeah. It's what the big men of Iowa are good at, though. They're good at cleaning it up and fixing it for their guards.
Yeah, they really are. Ever since Iowa, a really tough team down low. Love to see it. Any really of the top teams, like you gotta have good big men to kind of clean it up. Miss a shot, but often second chance points are huge.
Oh, and there he is with the block on the other end on Holbrook. The more gonna have it here. He gets it poked away. Williams is gonna push and misses it, but he'll go to the line for 2. Demore on the foul.
Yeah, interesting take there. I was surprised to see somebody run to the corner, but they haven't bought the 3, so necessarily maybe that was a good take there, going to the line for 2.
Yeah, I think Williams maybe wanted the more efficient look. At this point, they just want points. And he didn't get there. He didn't get the layup, but he did beat his man and made him draw the foul. So, and the first one's up, and it's good. See Holbrook take a seat and his sub come in.
Yeah. Well deserved rest for the big fella there. Having his own little block party. Maybe we'll see some adjustments. Maybe somebody else will continue that energy.
Yeah, they definitely will need that continued energy. He was pretty massive on the defensive end for him. The Warriors gonna bring this one up. Looks like they're giving him a little bit of ISO here. Trying to break down his man. They're gonna double. They might just send the whole team on him. I'm not sure. Vicious with the rebound.
Yeah, all those greens converge. It's like, ooh, it's a neon party in the paint.
Looks like somebody spilled their highlighter everywhere.
Absolutely.
Vicious has it at the free throw line here. Rolling inside. Then Williams wide open.
It was a good take there and even better finish.
See the scoring breakdown. Williams 6 points out of the 14 for the team tonight.
Maybe tonight, Williams, that's what we need. Got to get him going. He's definitely a key to this offense. He's that leader on the court. Love to see that.
Blankham board again and puts it back in. He's been a little vicious and mean on that rim there.
Yeah, we may need to, at the end of at halftime, need to check the rim, tighten the bolts a little bit.
Yeah, somebody needs to tell Pax they're gonna have to buy a new rim after this game. Blankham's on a mission. And intercepted pass there by Blankham. Maximum gonna go in transition and dunk it himself. It's a bully ball on that rim there.
Yeah, I can say I don't know if it's more bully ball in Michigan State or the rim. We'll take bets though on that one.
Yeah, Williams with the mid-range jumper, no good. Blankham with the rebound though. And Maximum's gonna try to take it inside, and Williams is gonna break him up but foul him in the result.
Maybe a key there. That's 2 fouls on Williams. That's not a good look for Michigan State. That might be something to look for later in the game.
Yeah, especially with him being like the catalyst for their offense right now, scoring most of their points. So, oh, missed oop to Blackman. Paka's gonna get the board though, give it back to him for another chance. No good. Paka's gonna get it again, and he said, "Oh, fine, I'll do it myself."
Yes, yeah. Let me clean this one up real quick.
Paka just got a little tired of the freshman giggles there.
A little bit of a Chewbacca yell there for you, maybe.
Oh, that's Matty P with the ball. Sends it into Williams. Williams is gonna go up easy too for him too. That's should be 8 for him, and that's half their points from him now.
Yeah, he's killing it. He needs some help out there. I'm hoping to spread the ball a little more. Get some better looks for somebody else, but he needs to continue what he's doing.
We're at so many dunks for Iowa too. It's just wrong.
We got a block party for Michigan State, and it's a dunk party for Iowa. We got 2 parties going on.
Yep, somebody didn't get the memo to do. It was just 1 party, so now we have 2.
More the merrier.
Matty P on the wing, gonna give him a screen. He looks to drive it in. Step back, no good. Paka cleans it up.
These Iowa big man though, man, they're nasty on these boards.
They really are. Demora loses it and manages to fight for the jump ball though, so it'll be I believe that's Phillips and Demora they're gonna go for it.
One
and Iowa wins it. Bismack for 3, no good. Klimavicius on the rebound. Maximum with the steal. Paka's pushing in transition. Little no-look pass to Maximum.
Yeah, big man nasty on the boards and then nasty on that pass.
No, they really are. Paka is a facilitator in multiple ways. He gets you the boards, he gets you the passes, what else you want.
I don't know, you can't ask for much more, but if there was, man, he'd be a jack of all trades, even though he already kind of is.
Yeah, he already kind of is. Matt Phillips tries to drive in. Tops off to Williams. Williams for 3, no good. Paka with the board, but that's the out of bound? Okay.
Yeah, well, a little strange sequence there.
I guess maybe he touched it and his foot was on the line or something, but not entirely clear. Iowa's just going to bring it up for Iowa, though. Martin outside. He gets doubled. Had a swing to Blanco for 3 open, but they didn't get it to him. Oh, great movement there. Blanco oops it.
Great look there. Great facilitation. Great ball movement. That set was just... It was set up to the very beginning. Not more you can ask for that.
No. And step back, though, that's Cunningham. No good. Lingham puts it back, though.
And, Michigan State just trying to try anything and something. And right there, miss floater there. And offensive rebound, second chance. That could be big, too, try to keep Michigan State in this game.
Yeah, and then, on the other end here, Iowa's getting a turnover. Josiah Blackman on illegal screen, so Michigan State's getting another chance here before the end of the half.
I think definitely for Michigan State, you got to convert on these chances. Keep the ball moving. Not a one-man, 1 versus 5. Keep the ball moving. Keep that offense just moving to find the open space.
Yeah, absolutely. Holbrook here, though, a little unsure where to go. Weary down in the paint on Blanco. He's gonna have to just send it up. He does. Blanco swinging those arms. No, do any good.
It was a little weary on Leary's shot. That was
Inside to Martin. He's getting doubled. Sends it over to Blackman to Blanco for three. No good. Holbrook on the rebound though.
Notice something. Both teams can't really get it going from three. You know, it's an 18-point game, but you would think there's nothing from the three.
Now, and Lingham might have woke up here finally too. So, but yeah, both teams getting it done in the interior when they're getting it. So makes it more efficient that way though.
Yeah, it really does. Field goal percentages are higher. Ooh, good take.
Flowers just put that man's on his butt.
He sure did.
Weary gets back up and he says, "Fine, I'll just take. It's fine. We'll just try to break Blanco now." And swings it out to Cunningham. Cunningham gets a screen. Mid-range jumper. He finds the goal in that one.
I like the little action there. Kind of had their defense scattering there, and he finally made the right decision there on that mid-range pull-up because he had that open space.
Yeah, he did, and he knocked it down. We've been saying that's been one of the biggest differences is they're not been able to knock it down. Holbrook with another block.
Give him feels like 25 blocks already.
Yeah, he's just all the blocks. Weary step back, no good. Martin corrals the rebound. 24-40. Iowa up at halftime. Stick around, we'll be right back with the halftime show here. Okay, so we're seeing some clips here. Johnny, you want to break down what you've seen, what you think we should change, going forth here for either of these teams?
Yeah, I think for Michigan State, like how we kept out, find those open shots, find the open space. That half court seemed to work a whole lot more. I think you just got to get the balls in the right hands and let them kind of, get Williams some help. Like we talked about, Lingham kind of woken up, and I said maybe that's it. Get some second chance points. Maybe try to get to the line some more, get that free. Their defense, they're not getting killed by the three. They just seem to be a lot stronger in the paint. For Iowa, there's not a whole lot to say. See it a change. I think keep the same game plan. Make the small changes and take care of the ball. Try to limit the transition for Michigan State, and just be kind of solid in the paint as they continue to move forward and avoid giving up those second chance points.
Yeah, and we saw those halftime stats, and rebounds and assists were both pretty huge differences in disparity there. Rebounds probably a bigger indicator of how this has gone. Michigan State's not had as much ball movement, but they're losing the rebound game in a big way.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think a lot of games, especially on the road, that is a big difference. One of the key things, like to kind of win on the road, you want to try to focus on winning the rebound battle. But assists also do play a part. Get everybody involved.
Yeah, Bismack, a little left, little right, and up. Gets that one to go.
Getting a little saucy.
Yeah, he's doing a little dance. Bismack for you. Slimovicious trying to do some work on Alpaca. Gets the little smaller Bertha, but no good there. Alpaca is going to take a almost wide open lane to the hoop. They try to contest it, but they just foul him and he gets the M1.
Tough move there. Big man for Iowa. Once again, being solid in the paint. Got to be careful. Defense got to get back, pushing up the ball, because you get in those situations where you get fouls like that. And, it's kind of hurting now because now Williams got 3 fouls. And we still got a long way to go in the second half.
Yeah, Williams 3 fouls. He's been the cornerstone of their offense in this one, so may limit some of his minutes here, which, as a result could limit this Michigan State offense even more than it already is.
Yeah, I really could. I like the ball movement there. Great find in the corner.
Great find in the corner, especially after he makes that. He's got that range. Matty P does.
Matty P is one of those key core of this team, and get him going from range. You never know. Like I said, it can be a different game.
Great contest there by Wilson. Gonna push it the other way. Phillips in motion. Gonna have to. Well, he was gonna back it out, and then he was like, "No, I got it. It's fine." Bismack foul in there. I'm purposely not saying his last name because I know I'll butcher it. So I'm so used to call him a booty car that I don't know that I actually know how to say his last name.
Hey, that sounds great there. You know, I don't know exactly as well, so I'm right in the same boat.
We all know Bismack anyway. It's okay, Bismack. Phillips gets the first one to go.
I think for Michigan State too, I've seen a lot of that action. They kind of get there dribbling there in the mid range, and kind of seems like they don't know what they're kind of going to go with the ball, and that movement kind of stops and really hinders the offense. Try not to force the action, and like you said, try to get those open spaces.
Yep. Blankham over, swings it over here. They're gonna do some ISO. Demora. Oh, ooh. Wow!
Ooh.
Bailout did not catch that time, so gonna be going Michigan State way there.
I want to mention that guy may be open, but it is also out of bounds.
Yep. Michigan State gonna take a time out, talk this one over, maybe make some adjustments.
Yeah, now they kind of see Iowa coming out in the second half. I think Michigan State, slowly starting to creep up. We're at 20, they're at 29. So, good, see that and maybe make some little adjustments for the next couple series.
Inbound pass to Phillips. Williams gonna have it here. Back to Phillips. Wilson. Not really who you want out in the perimeter with that in case he ends up with it, but Williams is gonna end up within the post. Goes up, no good. Back on the rebound. Transition, mid-range, that's good.
That was an interesting shot and sequence there.
Yeah, it really was. It didn't look like it was the most stable of shots, but he got it to fall nonetheless. Vicious goes up with the mid-range himself and drains it.
Yeah, I think Vladimir is somebody they need to really get going to, help out Nicholas right there, giving up that paint shot right there. Get some more touches for somebody, spread out that offense. I think it really helped Michigan State. Absolutely.
They need some more spreading it around here. Williams can't do it all himself. I mean, he's got a great defensive matchup on him. Demora is no slouch there, so he may be, having an okay game offensively, but he's not going to be able to carry an offense against a matchup like Demora.
Yeah, it really seems like Demora's like.
Maximum just put Matty P on skates.
I think that happens in defense. When you don't have that, see man in ball, you turn your head and you just put on skates with the backdoor cut and easy dunk.
Williams finds an open, I believe it's Steve Phillips there for 3. Iowa with possession. Maximum on the wing. They're going to double him. He sends it out to Blankham in the corner. Blankham goes up and found Dusty Wilson.
Little dusty there. Nothing you can really say. I mean, it wasn't terrible defense, but great move by Iowa. And, definitely give some respect over to Saint. Great cut there with the dunk. Like, that's kind of somebody we haven't really talked about tonight, but he's leading the team right now and doing everything he can for Iowa to stay ahead.
Yeah, he's been fantastic on the season. I mean, honestly, the danger of this Iowa team is that any one of them any night can hurt you. Saint is their leading scorer on the season right now, but any one of them can put up points in your head, and the Sinners can do so much damage with their boards.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it was a great team, and talking about last game, Saint had a rough go around with that only shooting 37.5% from the field and 3 turnovers. not an ideal game for him, and that's why Demora stepped in and really helped last game. And today he said, "Let me clean that up. Let me put my team on my back tonight."
Yeah, he definitely has done that in a big way. Lingham with a huge putt back there. But Saints came out tonight, looked like a different ball player than he did last game. But this is the ball player we knew he was. So
Absolutely.
Flowers in the post on Shaw. He's gonna just go up with it, but no good. Shaw on the board. Weary in the push here in transition. Lingham on the wing. Back to Shaw at the top. Cunningham. Gonna have to reset the play here. Gonna swing it to Weary for 3. It drains that one.
As good old Kamish like to say, bang on there.
Definitely does. I'll leave the bangs to you. I don't I don't have the energy for them. I just go, it's good.
Yeah, I definitely reserve that. I've gotten a couple games over the last couple seasons with him here and that, so try to perfect it a little bit.
we'll let you handle that then. How about that? This is how we will split the workload here.
Sounds good.
Lingham in the post with a mismatch. Ty Blanco, he just says okay, thanks, and drops it off.
He said, "I'm gonna eat." I mean, Michigan State shooting 64% in this third quarter. Cut it to 9. That's crazy. So what?
And I didn't even notice that. I really did not even notice that we've come into single digits here. Iowa's gonna push it right back out to double, but Michigan State's putting up some hard effort here.
They really are. Like I said, they had that defense, and then just getting that easy offense. And so far they've had second chance points. They had the going to the line. They gave up that points, but now they're gonna get it right back and cut it down to 9.
Yeah, Cunningham's gonna get a try at the line here. First one is no good. You want those free points when you're down.
Absolutely. On the road, you can't let those. A tough environment. It definitely happens. You're gonna have some miss here and there, but when you're trying to get back into the game, those really do hurt.
Yeah, they really do. Second one, no good either. Martin will corral the rebound and look to push it in transition. Flowers wanting to go mid-range. No good. Lingham on the board. Shaw gonna bring it up. And he cuts through 2 defenders, an easy layup.
Cutting that, and right there just showed both shooting 67%, but it's really mattered for Michigan State.
Yeah, huge difference in where they started and where they're playing right now. And we see that in the score. It's reflecting it.
But kudos to Iowa though. Shooting 67% is not an easy job for sure.
And there's the man who's been defensive monster. Holbrook contests that, makes him miss. Blanco for Iowa's got a mismatch here. Needs to blow by him and does. Drops it to Blackman there in the post. Blackman, though, throws it off to Lingham. So they're going to push in transition. They've got some numbers. Weary. And just a long 2, but 2 points nonetheless.
Yeah, that was a good look there. Way to push it around, move it around, find that open shooter because he cashed into that one.
Flowers midi good. He's got 6 points tonight, 50% on the game. Weary trying to drive this one in. A lot of traffic. Holbrook in the corner. Cunningham back out in the wing. They're going to give him a screen. Lingham has the mismatch. A little chocolate down there. And puts it in.
I said he gave you some hot chocolate because that was a mouse in the house.
It was hot chocolate mouse in the house.
Or whatever you want to call it, but that was a good pick and roll situation there.
Yeah, running it the way it's drawn up, and Iowa fell into the trap of it. Flowers outside, looking to drive in. Holbrook contests it, but Flowers gets it to go anyway.
Yeah, Flowers been consistent tonight. I started, I think earlier. I think he was shooting like 3 of 9, but he hasn't really he hasn't necessarily done a whole lot. But at the same time, he hasn't done anything to hurt the team. He's out there trying to lead the offense, and I think he's done a pretty good job tonight.
Leary's gonna hold for one here. They don't want to give Iowa another chance. Cunningham for three. No good. Clowers on the rebound.
I was
Blanco's
about to
gonna throw
go.
it. Yeah. All right. 49-58 into the third quarter. We got one more quarter of action. This one's turned into a bit of a ball game here, Johnny. Get those fours up in the chat. We gotta figure out what this is going.
Yeah, we gonna have that slugfest in the fourth quarter. Because I was getting ready to come out of my seat if that three would have went down.
Yeah, if that three had gone down, oof. A little bit of a possible momentum swing. Gonna get the
Sure.
State Farm assist of the game. It'll be Iowa. Aka here. Oh, it's the weird oop to Dortha Demora.
You know, on that one, an interesting one. I have seen worse, but it's not necessarily a terrible one. That was just a weird shot.
Yeah, I mean he called for it. He very deliberately called for it. Pekka, being the man that he is for this team, said, "Okay."
I said I'll share it a little bit, you know.
Yeah. Clowers takes that one in. Holbrook tries to say, "Here's another block," but Clowers gets it to finish.
I said not for you.
Yep. Holbrook gonna have it here. Sends it down to Cunningham in the post. Cunningham gives it up too. I mean, working on chocolate there.
Definitely eating that chocolate away because that's chocolate have a little
Love
rough.
eating some chocolate? I mean, I know
I do.
most people do. So.
And Clowers has come on here of late.
Yeah, he has. He's trying to will his team to the victory here. Shaw in the corner. Swing out to Weary. Weary for three. No good. But Shaw's fighting for the board. He gets it and he puts it back up. No good though. Clowers on the rebound that time.
Kudos Shaw there on that second chance. You know, it was tough, but ooh.
Ooh. Yeah, I think that might be the actual assist of the game.
That one hurt a little bit. I feel that one.
Weary's got it outside on the wing here. Gives it to Williams. Williams looking to drive it in. Takes the mid-range. He gets that one to go. That one was a tough contested jumper.
It was, you know. I'm glad to see, like, they had a lot of those to start the game, and, you know, they've done a whole lot better job. But, man, Williams he's on another level.
Yeah, he really is. Clowers pushes out to Blanco. Blanco takes it to the top of the key to reset. Back to Clowers. Clowers driving in. Beat his man. Easy too.
I think Flowers is eating some chocolate tonight. I mean,
sure it looks that way. Man is come on here. Behind the back pass to Williams. Gonna get ISO a little. And my goodness, he had three corn huskers down there.
he did. Ooh, I felt there was some tall. I lost the phrase I was gonna say, but that was a tough one.
Gonna shoot two. First one is good. Nice to knock those down when you're down like this in the game.
Yeah, getting those easy points. It's been a little rough back series. You know, they've had some shots, so take it easy. Score with the clock not running. You know, maybe Iowa's got some easy looks. You know, if it gets stuff going, you know, definitely something to look to try to get to the line. You know, extend the lead without the clock running.
Yeah, I know they're Hawkeyes, but the thing I wanted to say might not exactly be PG friendly, so I stopped myself.
There you go.
Trying to drive that one in, kiss it to go. Man, that was some tough D there too. St. Maximin didn't care.
He's been a saint in that paint tonight. You know, his prayer's been answered.
Oh, and man, they threw up a little bit of a prayer there. Williams and gets the and one. He's going back to the line.
Yeah, absolutely. Nicholas Williams been a whole lot more efficient this half. You know, maybe if I had one or two shots, maybe, but you know, it seems like it's been big for them.
First and only one gonna be good. So he converts the 3-point play there. Over to Maximum. He's gonna be doubled. Back up to Paka. Paka over to, I think that's Bismack, yeah. loses it, but Blanken manages to corral it to Bismack in the corner. Maximum for 3. Vicious on the rebound. In the corner, Matt Phillips. No good. Would have been huge.
Been huge. I was getting ready to that bang. I was going to let it fly.
Oh, Blankham on the other end. He's just bullying all over the rims tonight. Pax, you're going to have to replace both the backboards after this game.
Yeah, that was a little bit, that had some vicious to it, bang moment.
Matty P just broke somebody.
Might need to check ankles. You might need to check mine.
So we need to check ankles and we need to check backboards at the end of this game. Maximum's gonna push out to Bismack. Bismack for 3, no good. Bismack, if you hadn't missed that 3 earlier, you definitely missed that one. Phillips outside with it. To Wilson, to Matty P. Matty P goes up and gets fouled by Maximum.
That was a good sequence there by Michigan State. Had the ball moving, had people come down that double down screen, and then came back, turn around, and open in the paint. Now going to the line for 2.
First one is no good. Missed free throws are costly tonight for Michigan State.
They really are. I think these are starting to add up. I didn't tally on how many, but it's at least 4 or 5.
3 or 4. Yeah, I mean, we'll say 4. We both said 4. It's at least 4.
If they would hit a couple more, it's aiming for only a 2 to 3 possession game instead of a 4 to 5.
Yeah, and Bismack's gonna just break through right there and take it into the paint. Michigan State shooting 45% on the night. Iowa 57. Vicious trying to do some work here. Gives it to Williams. Williams out on the wing. They're gonna give him a screen.
The dog mentality on defense.
Yeah, having trouble getting any kind of space, but doesn't matter. The 3 is good.
Bang! Oh man, gotta taste that one too. I wonder if that one tasted like chocolate.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't. That one was. And then right on the other end, Bismack's gonna take it in. He said, "If I can't hit these 3s, I guess I'll just take it to the rim."
I'm gonna slice and dice all night.
Wilson to Williams. Williams real hot right now. He's gonna swing it to Vicious. Vicious for 3, no good. Maximum on the rebound. And up to there, Matty P on the foul.
Definitely if you're Michigan State, it's not what you want, especially of all people. You don't want Saint at the line here. Definitely convert here, and it's good for Iowa. Things kind of been a little rough. Kind of keep it stable, increase that lead with the clock stopped.
Yeah, and on one end we've seen some struggles at the free throw line, some woes, but Iowa, they've done pretty good tonight, so not reflecting that. He's really, really thinking about that free throw.
Really is. That look.
Yeah. Pure concentration. And he misses it. He overthought it. Vicious with the rebound. Gonna give Phillips a screen. Williams open in the roll there.
And one thing, I said, one thing need to improve tonight. Maybe a little bit on that pick and roll defense.
Yep.
Both teams.
Yeah, both teams have shown that is a little bit of a weakness for him. So when trying to take this one in, he's trying to put them on their back here. Willem over to the finish line. Demora outside ISO, working on the Williams there. Vicious on the rebound off the miss. Williams trying to give it to Vicious. About has an errant pass there.
Yeah, bad pass to the people in the stands over there.
No. Matty P gets the screen, takes it inside, gives it to Wilson over to Phillips. Phillips for 3, no good. Oh. Dusty Wilson fouls Blackman.
Not a bad one there.
Yeah.
Make him earn it. but
Yep.
same thing. You don't want to put him at the line late either.
No, you don't. And better him fouling it than Williams. We said early on that Williams was in a little bit of foul trouble, and the way he's played offensively, we don't want him out right now.
Absolutely.
Blackman misses the second. So maybe I misspoke about the woes of the free throw line. Both of them are failing it a little bit tonight.
Yeah.
Double on Williams, and then he loses it. Demora pushing, and oops to Blackman. Okay, that one's assisted.
Yeah, we may have a couple more of those, but definitely we got some better contenders here. But I think in the future, for both these teams, I might see some free throws in their future at practice.
Yeah, some free throws, some. Oh, definitely don't need to do any dunk drills.
No, whew. Feel bad for those rims.
Yeah, for real. That's the one. That's the same rim that Blanket was bullying earlier, and now Williams has got him.
Might be that magical basket there.
Yeah, it might be. Blackman on the wing, swings it to Maximum, who's going to take it up, lay it up. No good. Phillips on the rebound. He's going to push it up here. Williams on the top of the key. Swings it over to Phillips. Going to give him the screen. Oh, step back three. No good. Alpaca on the board there. And a three in the corner, no good. Blackman, though, gets the O rebound, puts it back up. Misses, but gets it again. Pack is doubled. Doesn't seem like he minds, though.
Sir, I said, fortunately, I think that's going to put the nail in the coffin of the night, but credits to Michigan State tonight. You really ended up trying to make it a game and, still fighting, and, kudos to Iowa. Man, Iowa's at a fast start in the Big Ten, and, great things in their future, I feel.
Yeah, Iowa, showing that they are a difficult team to compete with. They started off hot, and in the end, that ends up being what pushes them. Michigan State came back and competed with them towards that end there, but Iowa, they had done the work all through the game, played all 4 quarters. So
yeah, absolutely, and I think here or there to say, looking at Iowa's past games, like they're easily up in that 70, 80 mark, and really on a night-to-night basis, that matters. You're going to be in games, and, put yourself in a really good spot if your offense is putting up 70, 80 points easily a night.
Yeah, absolutely. Going to see some highlights here, and then we'll get into the box scores. Final score was 80-69. Iowa taking the win here. Michigan State still not finding that win, but they've been on the road all season. Looking at the stats here, points in the paint stands out pretty large, 64-38. Boards 30 D rebounds to 20 in favor of Iowa for both of those stats. Does anything in particular stand out to you, Johnny?
Yeah, it really does. Two things. Or actually, sorry, three things. I would say first, points in the paint. Giving up 64 points, that's not a good look. That's not a recipe for a win. The next thing that I notice, getting outscored by 10 points on the second chance, and then really giving up 14 offensive rebounds. Those are a lot of times that is not in the equation for an easy win. I've seen it personally in my life. I've seen it before. Heck, I've had a team give up 20, get out rebound by 20, and still win. So anything can happen, but usually that's just not a recipe for a win.
Absolutely. And another thing that hurt them, Michigan State was terrible from the 3-point range, only 22%. Tried 18 times, only made 4. We'll get into the player stats here, and we'll start with Michigan State. Leading the night, no surprise, Williams, 25 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 10 for 14. Xavier Lingham, 12 points, 5 rebounds, and a steal. He was perfect from the field. Terrence Weary, 9 points. Maddie P, 6 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Cunningham, 6 points, 2 assists, a steal. Steve Phillips, 5 points, 4 assists, a steal. Nathan Shaw, 4 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Vicious, 2 points, 6 rebounds, and assist. And Dusty Wilson, 1 rebound. And finishing them off down here, Conrad Holbrook, 5 rebounds, an assist, a steal, and 5 blocks on the night. We'll move over to Iowa. At the top for them, St. Maximin, 18 points, 3 rebounds, 2 steals, 8 for 15. Twinkle Toes Clowers, 16 points, 4 rebounds, and an assist. Josiah Blackman, 11 points, 12 rebounds, an assist, and a block. Alpaca, 9 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists, 4 for 5. Bertha Demora, 8 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal. Griffey Martin, 7 points, 4 rebounds. Drake Blakeham, 7 points, 6 rebounds, a steal and a block, 3 for 5. Bismack, 4 points, a rebound, and 3 assists. Ty Blanco, no points in the night, but had 4 assists, responsible for 8, no scoring. White Chocolate, 2 rebounds, to top them off. Any parting words, any last thoughts, Johnny?
Yeah, going over that, Iowa really answered the call tonight. So kudos to them. One of the things was, who was going to be, Saint didn't have a good game last game. Demora stepped up, and then tonight it was a little more all around a better game for everyone. For Michigan State, the question is who is going to be that X factor moving forward outside that core of Matty P, Nicholas Williams, Lingham, and Kilmavicius and all that. Who's kind of going to step up to help with those points? Because each night, yeah, you can have a player have 25 points, but if there's not really a spectacular, it's not that necessarily an easy, way to win. So I'd like to see, challenge Michigan State, like have that support. Who's going to be that X factor? Who's going to answer that call? Like we said, Iowa, any guy can go off. So that's what I challenge the Michigan State moving forward. Maybe is to see who's going to be those guys that can step up and say, next man up mentality if somebody's not playing well.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for joining me in the booth tonight, Johnny. It was a lot of fun. Coming up 10 p.m., 6 minutes, we have LSU versus Tennessee. In the booth for that one is Wired and J-Max. Stick around. Don't go too far. Get a drink of water. Whatever it is you need to do. 6 minutes. We'll be right back with some SEC action. So for now, I'll see you.